welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Delilah. I'm so happy that you're here. Today I'll be sharing my updated wavy hair routine for when I want to wear my hair naturally. These are my credentials. I did a video like this on TikTok a while back, but I was still living in the South where it's a lot more humid, so I've had to experiment and pretty much find a whole new routine because my hair behaves very differently up here in New York. I think I finally found what works for me here. I'll be sharing all the products that I use and how I style and everything. I'll also be showing you guys how to make a rosemary hair tonic for hair growth and scalp health. I'll be using some moon water that I made during this pink moon in Libra as the base for a little extra glamour magic in the mix. So make yourself comfortable and join me as I walk you through my hair care routine as of late. The first thing I always do before washing my hair is brush it out. I use this bamboo bristle brush which helps to distribute the natural oils throughout the hair. Starting from the bottom, I'll work up in many small sections to gently brush out all the tangles. Since I have wavy hair, it will get very puffy, which is why I prefer to do it on a wash day. I try to avoid brushing my hair when it's wet because it's much more susceptible to damage. Now I'll be showering. I use the Kristen signature shampoo and conditioner. They smell amazing and work well for my hair type. I am first going to go in with this Kristen curl defining cream. I've not touched a towel or anything to my hair yet. I've only gently wrung out any excess water. I'm just raking the product through my hair, distributing evenly and beginning to scrunch. You can already see some curl clumps beginning to form. Next I'll be using the Umberto Giannini curl jelly and repeating the same process, raking it through and then gently scrunching it in. Last, I'll be using this Umberto Giannini curl activating mousse, which I find helps to set the curls at the top of my hair that usually get weighed down by the length. This is what it's starting to look like. Now I'll use a cotton t-shirt to soak up any excess water. You can also use a microfiber towel, but I just don't have one. Basically anything cotton will work because a regular towel can make your hair frizzy. This is an extra step that I do that makes me feel extra luxurious. I love to perfume my hair with incense. I use this brand of French incense papers. You just tear out one of the little strips and then fold it into an accordion and burn. I'll let the smoke envelop my hair and let it really soak up the scent, and it leaves a really nice lingering perfume. It's one of those great grounding rituals that make me feel very connected with myself and my hair, and it's just a nice little thing to do for yourself. Now I'll be letting it air dry. Once it's all dried, I'll go in with an oil. I use this Salacia oil from Moonlight and Sage. Do a few drops of that, and then I'll just go in on the ends. But you can really use any hair oil. I just like to use that one because it's a spell oil, so I feel like it adds some extra mermaid vibes to my hair, and it makes me feel really beautiful, and it smells amazing like the ocean. Another product that I really wanted to talk about because I use it a lot is Kristen S texturizing powder. It's a loose styling powder. I'm not gonna put on any right now, but basically it's just like a tacky powder, and you can like spray it along your roots and like ruffle it up, and it gives you a lot of really nice volume. So I highly recommend. I got my boyfriend hooked on this one too because it's just so nice. It's been a few hours and my hair is now all air dried. It's a rainy day out, so I am dealing with a little bit of frizz, but this is what we're working with. I really like how this turns out. To refresh my waves on day 3 or 4 hair, I'll spray some water into the length to dampen everything and sort of reactivate all the products that I used. Then re-scrunch and shape any curls that fell flat. Then I'll add in some more hair oil or a leave-in conditioner. I wanted to go through a few tips for hair growth and just like maintaining very long hair. I think the number one thing is finding out what works for you and for your hair type, because it really depends on what kind of hair you have. But a few things that I do to maintain long, healthy hair is protecting it while I sleep. So I use a silk pillowcase, and sometimes I'll braid it. That helps a lot with avoiding tangles and matting and stuff like that. Another thing that I do, I try to wash my hair maybe 2 to 3 times a week to like maintain the natural oils of my hair. I'll usually just do like a dry shampoo or braid it when it's really dirty. Another thing that I do is when I'm washing my hair, I'll like do a nice long scalp massage. I find that really getting some blood flow in there helps a lot with hair growth and just like keeping a healthy scalp. You don't want to go crazy hard on it because your scalp is like very delicate. Another thing that, you know, people kind of talk about all the time, but you really do see great results from doing so, is just drinking enough water. Hydrating yourself makes your skin, your nails, your hair so much healthier, and everything just functions a lot better. So definitely stay hydrated. Something that I don't do all the time, but I wanted to share because I always get great results from this, is a rosemary water tonic for hair growth. Rosemary has a ton of benefits if you're using it correctly. It also smells amazing. So I'm going to show you how I make mine. This Wednesday was actually the pink full moon in Libra, and I made this moon water that night, so I've been saving it to make my rosemary hair water. The Libra moon has a lot of beautifying energy, and I thought it would be an extra little enchantment to this potion that we'll be making. So that's just a fun touch, but you don't have to do that, obviously. First, I am heating up my water in an electric kettle. The trick is to get it just below boiling point, as we don't want to burn off the key nutrients when we pour it over the rosemary. While that is heating, I'll be preparing the jars. Since I'm infusing this with glamour magic, I'm using a rose incense to spiritually charge my materials with the energy of beauty and love. Next, I am just placing a handful of bundles in each jar. You want to fill the jar roughly 1/4 of the way with rosemary. Once heated, pour the water the rest of the way. I'll be repeating these steps for the second jar as well. Rosemary water can improve scalp health, boost circulation, and may stimulate hair growth by reducing inflammation and buildup. It can also strengthen your hair, soothe dryness, and add shine. Now you'll want to cover and let it steep for around 6 to 12 hours. Here's what it should look like. Now I am just straining the rosemary out and bottling it to save. The tonic must be kept in the fridge and has a shelf life of 2 weeks, so I like to make it in bigger batches so I can freeze whatever I'm not actively using. In addition to all of the practical benefits, rosemary is also an incredibly spiritual herb and has been used spiritually throughout many cultures and history. In modern spirituality, it's commonly used for properties of protection and clarity. I'm using it in this way because hair can collect a lot of stray energy throughout the day, and rosemary really helps to clear that all away. I also like to call upon it to strengthen my mental clarity and intuition. I believe that our hair is incredibly sacred and spiritually charged, so caring for it is a very important part of my personal practice.